all of you rolling beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am RAWZim, and this is The Last Hope RAOW, Season 1, Episode 5, Sunfall City. We shall turn it over now to Kerr for beginning introductions.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr, I am the Storyteller, I'm the one who runs all of these happy fun time games for you.
Sorry, carry on.
And I hope we all get to have all of the happy fun times. I'm sure it will be fine.
And I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur.
You are playing baby.
Scary baby.
Best baby.
Epic Bro 14 tip
We've got
$10.
like 4 babies in the party at this point.
Epic! Thank you so much for that $10 tip and supporting the channel. It means so much. The first tier of the tip goal has been completed.
Woot!
Yay. Fucking miss my intro.
Would you like to join a cult now? We can have all of the fun.
All right, off to you, Cobalt.
Alright, I'm Octo, and I am playing Cobalt, the roughest, toughest really around. Who will punch you in the face, and you won't survive it if you call him cute.
I don't know. Hunter survived it, so you're cute.
I always survive getting punched in the face and live.
Also, I am Zim, and I am playing as Hunter, the shy bundle of social anxiety, dark psychic type Puchiena, where people are forcing him into roles that he does not want.
What are you talking about?
Oh. Yeah, like God Emperor Pokekind.
He does not want that!
See,
And no,
that
he
sounds
is
like
not the star. There are others. There are plenty of others.
See, I think that sounds like a problem here. I'm just saying.
Oh, Loberon's picked up the torch for Hunter for World Emperor.
World Emperor.
All glory to our great God Emperor, the pupper.
I am
Magnanimous
Foxy.
dispensation.
Oh, thank you, Tochemay.
Tochemay tip $100. Bulba. Not a cult weeder. Zrax Peak.
Oh my god. Tochemay, thank you so much for that tip. And completing the entire tip goal today. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. I really appreciate you all so much.
You are welcome.
I'm Brian.
God damn it.
Way to go, Dub Brian.
Carrying on? Yeah, go on.
Anyways, I am Foxfiend. I'm playing Kin, who's definitely not secretly plotting to make Hunter the Emperor of the world, and
Coddling him. Everyone's coddling him. I called it, and it's not just Marie.
I'm Merl. I am playing Midnight the Zora, who is not coddling Hunter, but is encouraging Hunter to embrace leadership.
All will become the great dog emperor.
Hey y'all, this is William Swiftfoot / Kenku, depending on where it is. I play Shale, the ground sand shrew that doesn't really care about any of this. He just wants to deal with science, and is not a shallot.
Tasty shallot.
No,
Tasty shallot. Luckily for you, I don't eat shallots.
Tanya gave money specifically for you to get something green. And in
I'm
that
joking.
case, it is salad. So you damn well better go get yourself some salad.
I can eat other healthy things like pears and rice.
Pears
and
are green.
bananas.
Barlet pears are green.
What about vegetables?
Green beans.
Truly, this is the
God damn it!
Laboran Wolf Mage tipped $5. Hunter for God Emperor.
All right.
Inquisition approved.
Loboron, thank you for the tip. And
Alright, so all
supporting
the-
the
all-
channel.
All these donations that we get, these will be going to the fund for Hunter in order.
Guy.
No. No.
this guy.
You're gonna give Kerr a heart attack.
Kurt just got
Bad memories.
So,
Bad
anyways,
memories.
yeah, let's get started. Shale, go for the recap.
Me?
Yeah,
Trying to
at
recall.
least part of it.
So next day has passed. Hunter begins his time as of his year as leader of the 3 villages. He's Domino appoints themselves as advisor. Marie is doing everything she can to make sure nobody tries to usurp upon her. Various contracts that are laid out. There's a trade mission that's to do. As this is going on, Cobalt is annoyed he lost and ends up meeting with Sai and the Abra, and ends up going on a impromptu saving mission to stop a group of fire Pokemon who are ravaging a tiny town of Rattata and stuff. He does that, talks to Sai a bit, talks to Abra a bit, talk about offering something, but not yet. Then Swift back to trade mission. Stuff's prepared. Shale's trying to check out something, gets shoved in a box, and his doppelganger is currently leading the caravan. What that means, we'll see.
What doppelganger?
Hi. What that means, we'll see.
And then
No. Seriously, I don't know what you're talking about.
How Cobalt feels about Hunter.
Epic.
Thank you, Epic Bro. It was a great ending to his session.
Epic and his epic puns.
That was
Come on.
Oh. That just hurt me. That hurt me on a very deep physical level.
Anyway.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm just getting warm. Oh, cold. I'm gonna go adjust the AC. Be right back.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
Oh, no Ooga Booga Booga. That's strange.
How Cobalt feels against Hunter.
Anyway.
Cobalt, You need to
Yeah.
bow to the new God Emperor.
Never!
Glory to the great Emperor Hunter. May he ever reign.
Murder.
You know, I have this plot all figured out for like the cult and everything and like who they worship. And now I just want to make a joke about it actually secretly being Hunter when it wasn't supposed to be Hunter because apparently everyone wants it to be Hunter.
Nobody doesn't want to be. Not everyone
No,
does.
no, I think Tochemay wants to be the leader of the cult. But anyways, I'm so glad that I just absolutely wrecked Cobalt in the tournament. Like, he didn't even stand a chance.
What?
He stood a chance. But he just
Completely.
did not
My
roll well.
damage rolls were shit, and you know it. Not to mention, he had type advantage on me.
I mean, you know, he does have weakness to fighting type from the dark side.
But Psychic cancels it out.
That's evens, yeah.
Anyways, Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
It's off to you now.
Okay, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to add anything.
Oh,
All
I
right.
think Enku did a good job.
So, you have begun the trip, making your way out through the forest and on the path to Sunfall. Who's going to be doing what as you guys are going to be making your journey? Are there any sort of like roles or such that you guys want to give out to each other while you guys are out on the road? Like someone who's supposed to keep watch, we know someone's driving the carts, and that sort of thing.
Midnight will be sort of the standing vigil, watching out for threats.
Okay.
Alright. And Ken fully intends to be going over the trade agreement with Hunter and making sure we understand the details of it. And
Okay.
So after a short time, Shale will. Okay, so Shale will attempt to defense curl, which the way I described it is he curls up sort of like an armadillo, and his sleeves will lay up against his body as if a plate of scale mail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he rolls up and basically looks like a cabbage.
No,
Okay.
no, he doesn't, because he looks more like a giant tire than he looks like a cabbage, because he's not. Because the leaves when he defense curls lay up against his body as if scale armor, so a pangolin sort of.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
If it matters any, or if the tentacles prevent that, being that it is he would be pulling whatever's on his mouth and limbs within the curl.
Okay. Give me a second. All right, Shale, as you
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
My God.
hello, Cabbage Coon.
Damn it. Alright, I was thinking lettuce there. Anyway,
Shale, as you curl up, you hear the figure behind you in the box let out a squeak of pain. Oh, that hurts! That hurts!
let's go.
Everyone who's around the box or around the cart can hear that sudden shriek of "Ow!"
Okay, so Hunter, who is sitting right next to it, hiding amongst all the boxes and such, is
Close
just
kid.
going to let out a and quickly back away from the box, probably fumbling over himself and knocking over a few of the boxes and stuff.
Eden is immediately on high alert, looking at the box that made a noise, and calls out, "Cobalt, could you come here, please?
What?
A noise just came from this box. Would you mind opening it?"
All right. I open up the box, and also kind of get a little bit ready in case I need to punch faces in.
I'm prepared to shoot Ember.
We should be fine.
All right. So, as you open up the box, you see Shale curled up in a ball surrounded by black tentacles that are holding tightly to him. And you also see a
It's what I thought it was.
what looks to be a Mimikyu.
Hmm.
What?
I go, what the fuck? And I look at the
Um,
driver and look back at the Shale. Look at the driver, back to Shale again. Like,
Quick
what?
question. How does the Mimikyu look? Does it have the typical Pikachu little cover, or...
Yeah, it has its cover on.
Okay. I was like,
Okay.
Shale's dead of madness now, I guess.
Explain real fast, or you're getting a face full of hot coals.
Whoa! It's okay. It's okay. Don't you know?
Because it looks like you've got our friend there in this box, which also begs the question of who's the one driving the cart.
Midnight looks over at the driver.
Hunter
Look.
is... Hunter is crawling towards the box, and he just presses his face against it a bit, and the hat, folds under, and he slowly peeks up over the edge of the box, the hat springing back out, and just the tiniest sliver of sight for him to look into the box.
Look,
How does intimidation work?
it's okay. I'll tell you everything. Just don't hurt me, please. I was just told to make sure that you guys made it to the city and went to a certain place, so we tried to make sure that the driver would take you there.
Real quick.
I start trying to tear off the tentacles from Shale.
What's up, Hunter? Real quick.
To answer your question, intimidation is a presence roll.
Presence roll. Alright. Thank you.
You don't have to. The tentacles will let go of Shale as soon as he loosens the defense curl enough that he can pull them back.
They will fall over and fall on his back lap. And they will stand up and just have claws out ready to stab the thing.
Alright.
You see two little black hands just kind of held up in an I surrender motion.
So, who's driving the cart?
I'm a ditto.
Shit.
Figured that much.
Figured.
And... Go ahead.
Looks confused. It's not the familiar ditto, is it?
No, I don't think that's Domino. That's not Domino's style.
Domino's too flamboyant to be this reserved.
True. That'd have been one heck of a flamboyant Shale. which would have definitely had everybody looking at him going, "What?
What is going on here?"
May I ask why they thought I couldn't get them there? Get us there?
So, we have 4 days of travel here. That's plenty of time to explain what the frick you guys were thinking doing this.
Look, we were just asked to do it.
By who?
By our boss.
And who's that?
One of them is RAOW.
That name sounds familiar. Which one? Who was RAOW again?
The Baxcalibur that you're going to meet.
Oh.
Wait, so the leader of the village that we're going to did not trust us enough to actually come to the village?
Or RAOW is putting us into a trap. Any other information you can provide us? Perhaps why he sent a couple people to infiltrate and lead us?
Because one of the blessed is with you, and the church wants to meet him.
The blessed?
No! Don't you dare!
You're gonna need to explain that. What do you mean by blessed?
He bears one of the holy marks as he points finger at Hunter.
Hunter is very quickly backing away, and did any of the crates happen to open up when they fell over?
No, they didn't. None of them really fell over. This was one of the ones on the top.
Oh. Well, I was meaning when he backed away from this crate.
He jumped through them.
Yeah.
They're very heavy duty. They're heavy boxes. You just bump into them and you just can't move anymore.
Oh. Well, in that case,
Nice
he's trying
try.
to hide wherever he can.
Wait. So, not only is Hunter now the leader of our village, but he's blessed too?
Alright.
Probably something.
Alright. So you said leader of the church. What church?
The Church of the Unifier, of course.
The Unifier. Who is this Unifier?
The Divine King that united all Pokemon before, and who will return one day.
Okay, I got this. I understand.
You got this?
I know what I need to do. Just give me a moment. Let me switch over the music. Okay. Gotta get the appropriately thematic music.
What are you doing?
He will return. One day, he will return to his people. He will walk among us once more, and he will rule over all. Those are the words you have heard over the last few years by the stray traveler or trader. A church, or perhaps a cult is a better term for them. Pokemon who worship not Arceus, but a mysterious Pokemon they call the True Emperor, or the First Emperor, or simply my Lord, or my Emperor for short. When asked what Pokemon he was, none can say, only that he was strong enough to single-handedly unite and bring all Pokemon together in the ancient past. At the end of his reign, it was said he left the world, but said that one day, when the time was right, he would return to bring the world back into harmony. And now, more than ever, his message is said to be catching on more and more, even if it has no followers currently in your hometown. That was a little thing that Kerr posted in our private chat on Discord last night.
Yeah.
I figured I'd read it off. It felt like the appropriate time for the stream.
So I am of half a mind to leave a couple of suspicious crazies knocked out on the side of the road. But, Hunter, you being our leader, what should be done with these two tag-alongs?
Well, first off, Kerr, are you there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shale interjects. I actually think it'd be better for them to come along, because I expect if they just sort of disappeared, probably tip off the boss, and that's probably not good.
They weren't supposed to officially be here anyways.
Make them go away.
Okay.
Hear that?
Hunter
The leader
is
doesn't want you here.
Hunter
Leave.
is actively holding his hat down, covering the mark on his forehead.
He'll crack his knuckles.
The speaker wishes to meet with you, Lord Hunter, as well as all of your allies.
I don't think Hunter cares to meet with your leader. Your speaker or whoever it was.
He looks at Kin and looks at the Arceus that Kin has very sadly. I understand that you may not see the true way, blinded as you are by...
Get out. I don't even let him finish speaking. I'm just interjecting. Get out.
We will see you at the church, Lord Hunter. We excitedly await your presence there.
You only see him at the church if he decides to visit your church. Leave.
He's gonna look over at the other Shale and nod before the two set off.
Well, that was most certainly something.
Can say that again.
Mm-hmm.
Shale stretches a little before he sets back into his position, piloting the cart.
Who here is good at stealth?
So what was supposed to be in this chest?
You can see a little bit of some sewn, but it looks like not all of it was put in.
I have a point in subterfuge.
You want to put that in?
Let's see.
Because I want someone to follow them at least for a little bit, just to be sure that they actually leave us alone.
Yeah, I would have subterfuge work for a stealth roll.
Okie dokie. So what is that? Mind.
That would be body, cunning, subterfuge.
Okie dokie. That's 4.
Thank you.
That's like 2 successes.
Mm.
Right, yeah, you can start sneaking along. Where are you off to, Midnight?
I am attempting to follow them at a shadow distance.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're heading back towards the city.
Okay. I head back to the caravan.
All right.
And Ken, looks like they are leaving us alone. They're heading back to the city.
Thank you, Midnight.
I will retake my position, watching out for trouble on the path.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do or talk about?
I mean, me and Hunter, or I will try to get Hunter to go back to studying and figuring out the trade agreement that we're going to sign. Make sure we understand that. Sound good?
You cut out there at the end for me?
Oh, just making sure Hunter understands the trade agreement that we're going to sign.
All right. Make a mind cunning plus etiquette roll. Both of you, you and Hunter.
Actually, Hunter is still he is backed up against a box, trying to be as small and hidden as possible behind his hat. He is not up for that conversation at the moment.
Fair enough. I will leave it be for right now. We have 4 days of travel. We can cover this tomorrow. In which case, I'm just going to be helping look out during the day.
Hang on, my headphones. 1 second.
No problem.
Dang it. Why does this do this on me? Come on, work. Please, my headphones aren't working again! Intense internal screaming. Alright, let me see. Alright, so let's get this back in. Alright, testing.
Can hear you.
We
Can you
can
hear
hear
us?
I can hear you.
I can finally hear people again!
Yay!
Woot!
Success.
Alright,
Scream in his
Hey.
ear.
hey, cut out. Kin, you were saying stuff. What were you saying again?
I was just saying that since Hunter's not feeling up to reviewing the trade agreement, I'm just keeping watch for during the day.
Right? Brussel, Cobalt, what are you two up to?
While we're on the cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just lying in the back going like, wake me up when something needs to be punched.
We'll do Cobalt.
We're still in the forested area?
Yep.
Okay. Going to just have to make some planks to put into that box that's mostly empty. Pet.
As secretly as Brussel works, he is plotting out his secret underground network and his illegal trade operation that he runs. Right? So, could I have Shale? Could you give me a mind, cunning, and let's see, survival roll? Yeah, survival roll.
1 second.
With a +1 bonus, once you're ready.
Right, actually, yeah, that's actually something I have a point in. So that'll be 3. And well, that's a 0.
Did you add in the +1 bonus?
Oh, wait. I thought it was to the dice.
Okay, you did get
Yeah,
the extra
it
dice.
was-
Okay.
Yeah, it's mine 1, survival 1. So
Okay. All right. Luckily, nothing horrible happened, so you're good. You just had to make sure you did not botch anything because you're on a road. As long as you follow the road, you're okay.
okay. And if somebody
So-
anyone notices, they can try to pilot as well. But Shale's trying.
All right. Could I have a second
Stop
roll,
hitting
Shale?
so many bumps. I'm trying to sleep back here.
Sorry.
As we move to day 2.
No, we're not doing. We're not doing.
Oh, God.
camp.
I'm gonna spend my willpower on. I'm gonna spend my willpower on that because no heck am I keeping that roll.
Ken, I'm just doing this ahead of time just so I know if anything happens and such.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 1 success.
Okay. Shale, could I have a third roll?
Okay. Would I have my willpower back for this or?
You gain if you gain it back 1 point a day, yes, you would.
Okay, I'd have it back, and I wouldn't have the exhaustion. So okay.
Yeah, this is a separate day each.
Okay, 1 success.
Okay.
Yeah, do remember that for exhaustion, you get 2 points back per long rest.
Yeah, I only had one point, so I'm basically wiping that point out.
Also, your HP does restore to full.
And last roll, Shale.
Okay. Zero. Or no, that's 1. Excuse me.
All right, you're okay. All right, so the first day passes without incident as you make camp. And is there anything you guys want to do as you make camp? You're at the edge of the forest at this point.
Yes. Actually, there's something that I'll do. Out towards the edge of the camp, or just past the edge of the camp, I'm going to see if I can find a few smooth rocks. Just 3.
Sure. Yeah. It would take a little bit, but yeah, you'd be able to find them eventually.
Alright. And I stand them up near each other, and I draw 3 distinct symbols in the ground in front of them. One for Arceus, one for Palkia, one for Dialga.
Okay.
And I take a moment to pray.
Okay. You are not disturbed by anyone as you do so.
And then after doing that, I go back to helping set up camp.
All right.
Cobalt's...
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say Cobalt's gonna wake up from the cart ride, and he's gonna train a little bit while everyone's setting up camp.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Midnight just helps set everything up and then goes back to keeping an eye on things.
Shale will help with setup, and then if there's time after, he will take his tablet out and take some notes.
Yes. Oh yeah. You have the rest of the night. No problem. Brussel, what are you up to?
Breaking
Getting a
Bad.
nap in.
Nah, boo. And Hunter?
Hunter is still in the cart. He has basically not moved from that spot since at all.
Midnight's gonna go over to Ken after he's done praying. Hey Ken, I think you need to go have a word with Hunter. I think he's still a little shaken.
I'll go ahead and approach the cart and... Hunter?
You'll just see the tendrils of his the darkness kind of just meandering about in the back of the cart.
Hey Hunter, could you come out here for me?
The shadow kind of spreads up like a wall, and there is no other response.
Come on, Hunter. I feel like we probably need to talk about what happened today. You seem to be having a little difficult right now. Here. Come sit by the fire with me. Alright?
There's a little bit of shuffling in the cart before he drops down out of it.
There you are. There's my brave little Hunter. Alright. So, everything alright? As I direct him towards the fire.
How did they know?
Oh. You mean the symbol on your forehead there?
He nods.
I cannot say. But given that they had agents who had infiltrated the town, it wouldn't be all that difficult to think that perhaps they had some idea because they had seen it. So when we get back to town, that is something that will have to be addressed. of the possibility of rogue agents and spies in the town.
I kept it hidden. They called it blessed. It's more like a curse.
No, Hunter. It's not a curse. I don't want you ever believing any part of you is a curse. Because you are an amazing blessing to this world. You understand? You're not cursed. I don't believe you are whatever they think you seem to be. But you are definitely not cursed. And if there's one thing that they did have right, even if you aren't quote-unquote blessed, you are a blessing to us.
I don't want what they
Don't want what we're selling? I fully agree. It'd be foolish to walk into their chapel or whatever and alright. You got people here who have your back.
and people that want to punch him in the face.
Hey, can
Players
you
from the distance.
little column A, little column B. Okay. We have 4
Don't
days
worry,
of travel
fighting
here.
types want to foot punch everybody.
There's no problem that cannot be solved with enough punching.
And we have 4 days of travel, and we need to make sure you are as prepared as can be when we get there. You have a lot that you're gonna have to do once we're there. Well, go ahead, if it's all right. Perhaps we can give you a little bit of training tonight. It'll help ease the nerves as well. Sound all right? I think I see Cobalt already training right now.
He'll give a small nod.
Cobalt?
What's up?
Hey, would you be willing to help train Hunter for a little bit? I think the physical exertion may will help his nerves.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You know, I probably should figure out what his other moves are aside from just the Islet Darkness one.
Hey there, who? Yes, approve of the beans.
And
All right.
here's
So what
where
you
the
want?
trap
Full
has to be.
contact sparring, or you want something just like, I don't know, easy? I don't know. What's your definition of easy?
Baby mode.
Slap fight? I don't know. That sounds weird.
Hey, look, it's time to throw him in the river to teach him how to swim.
Wait, why is that river filled with rapids? You never said what kind of river.
What better way to learn to swim than to swim through rapids?
All right, rapid swimming. That'll train the body. Come on, Hunter, let's go.
And thus Hunter was washed away and eaten by a Gyarados.
And
Hey,
suddenly,
Gyarados won.
somewhere, Marie appears in the forest.
Stay within stay within eyesight of the camp. And if no one else has anything else they're going to focus on doing in particular, then I do want to take a moment to check up on Shale. And so, hey, Shale.
Shale looks up from his tablet. Hey, Ken, what's up?
Hey, just want your thoughts on the day. You doing all right?
Yeah, doing fine. Just checking out stuff around. Always curious.
No. What notes you taking?
Just how the sky looks and stuff is going about. Mostly. Seems something is moving things. Can't really tell more on that than yeah. Can't tell more than that or how stuff blows. I guess wind blowing makes more sense. How the winds do what they do though.
Just making your observations on the natural world, then. Okay.
Yep. That's my curiosity, to say the least. Started. I figured that's the next step after taking my doing the other thing and learning about the ground.
Hey, you're a pretty smart person. What are your thoughts on those two that decide to impose themselves on us?
That they're crackpot crazies.
I couldn't agree more.
Something
But,
I think it's some sort of stereotype, and they made a connection they made this sort of connection because because their so-called reasonings told them so.
Yeah, nah, I definitely agree. They're crack jobs, but they definitely have their reasons, and I fully expect that once we get to the city, that won't be the last we'll see of that group.
I expect not. Especially if the town lead is in on it.
Yeah. Because they did say that they were sent by Zero.
Yeah.
Which, that holds implications that they have, at the very least, have the ear of Zero.
Yeah, might also play in our favor in a way. Because in the end, Zero could see Hunter is blessed.
Yeah, and that is possible. That may gain us some favor with him.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna get in the middle of that though. I'll leave that more to you guys.
Right. But it's also a possibility that their connection with Zero and their connection with the church are two separate things, and it is possible that they happen to be spies for Zero who also happened to have been seduced by
Possibly.
whatever this church is.
Possibly.
So,
We'll find out when we get there. We're not too far off at this point.
sure, just a few more days.
Is there a few more days? I thought that was the full trip, the full distance.
No, the you made the rolls for all 4 days, but
Oh, this is in between.
this is
Okay.
the first
And-
night of camping.
End of the first day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making. Just okay. I misunderstood that. Okay, that's noted.
All right. Thank you for your thoughts.
I had good talking with you.
All right. Anyone else gonna do anything else for first night?
Well, I mean, Cobalt and Hunter are apparently training, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yes, just putting him through the paces.
Mm-hmm.
Cobalt, how badly would you be treating Hunter with this training?
Let's see. Very fucking hard.
Ooh. Put him through the ringer.
Dang.
Don't blame me,
You
blame the
really
dice.
want to make sure he's prepared physically for when we get there.
Hunter, get ready for the training from hell.
It shall be done, and done well.
Odd.
Oh, the next attack is a fumble if it misses and a crit if it hits.
Ooh.
So are we doing anything actual with that, or just
Do we just want to hand wave
Hand-waving.
it? I'm okay just hand waving it.
Yeah, I don't mind it either.
okay.
Alright, day 2. Unless you guys have anything you wish to do, day 2, day 3, and day 4 will pass pretty easily and safely.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
As you guys are making your way up north, things start to cool off a bit as you travel until you know it shouldn't be time for snow. And yet, as you see the great walls of Sunfall, you can see that there is snow falling as you get closer and closer to the great icy walls.
Alright, so, let me first see if that's worth a shot.
All right. Getting
Can I
cool.
make
Everyone bundle up.
Can I make a mind logic science on science?
Sure.
This will be with a penalty because I do not have weather. But so for 2 dice.
Well, you don't
Wait, why would
necessarily.
you?
Okay.
I mean, that's a good roll, regardless. But why would you be taking a penalty on that?
I thought it was you take a penalty if you're doing something that's not your specialty.
No.
No. So the
No.
specialties add on a bonus if it's relevant
Okay.
to what you're rolling
Mhm.
for. You only take a penalty if you don't have a dot in the skill.
So, okay, then there's a third die. And it's one success.
Would
I rolled a third die.
have been better to
well.
stick with the 2.
Yeah. Oh well.
Dang.
However, Shale, you can tell this weather is not natural. This weather should not be happening right now. This cold is not natural. But it's obviously a very good thing it's here because otherwise those great icy walls would melt.
Oh, so Shale looks. I guess they have some buddies who keep the place together by keeping it cold.
Probably.
So
They're all ice type Pokemon.
that does actually bring up a question that we should probably go over real quick, because I don't think we did in character creation. What is everybody's first specialty? We'll just start with Brussel and go around.
Specialty, where is that?
It'd be written on the first page in the big box of whichever stat is getting the specialty.
Yeah, nature specialties, train specialties, knowledge specialties, right under the skills, expertise, trained, and knowledges. One of those should have you write in the specialty that you have.
That's kind of what I was worried about. Because I believe that I added the specialty after, the free specialty after the character creation. So basically, specialties, to explain to everybody, every skill can have specialties. On the doc, I listed some example ones, but they can be whatever you want, provided the storyteller approves. For example, Squirrel, my Wednesday character, has a specialty in evasion that is called ADHD. Literally, he doesn't even know what he's going to get distracted by, so therefore he gets a bonus for evading people's attacks and such. But the specialties can add some extra bonuses of sorts. For example, if there's an example here for craft, if you have the specialty for cooking, you're going to have an easier time, even alongside, even outside of just the +1 die, you're going to have an easier time identifying food and what ingredients might be in it if you have the specialty for cooking under craft. But otherwise, yeah, the specialty can be whatever you want, but it should generally be kind of along the lines of kind of your backstory for your character, like what you did before you became a Pokemon or what you did before you started adventuring here. It's kind of meant to represent your background. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
On your character sheet, you'll list those. If you scroll down from the skills where all the dots are, you'll see the specialty section where you can write in your specialties into those boxes.
Okay.
So yeah, Tochemay, what kind of specialty are you thinking?
Teamwork specialty?
Specialties are for skills. They're not for expertise. They're for the skills.
Okay, I'll have to think a little bit on it.
Alright. Cobalt.
Okay. I was thinking. Obviously, I'm gonna make it more like a fighting specialty. So I was thinking like martial arts.
So martial arts
Under
specialty
Brawl?
under Brawl?
Yeah. And I mean, we have like brawl, and there's also like melee. It could be either or, but if
Pick one.
Melee is for weapons.
okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Brawl is
mean
for
that,
moves and natural abilities like punching and such. Melee is your skill with actual weapons.
Got it. Okay.
You don't know. He might know a weapons martial art. No.
Brass knuckles. Let's go.
Gun.
Let's go beat up that boss with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Secrets. You will face the power of Meme Diglett.
But yeah, martial arts sounds like something Cobalt would definitely learn as a specialty.
For Hunter himself, his specialty is going to be in investigation, and it's going to be. I mean, Rex, by all means, clip it. Never hesitate to clip stuff. I love clips.
Enjoy it later.
But his is going to be under investigation and for bounty hunting. He didn't actually. He hasn't actually done bounty hunting yet, but he wants to. Also, for the record, you can have more than one specialty for a skill.
Yeah. That's part of my plan, Truth. It's why, which is part of what his studying has to do with.
So, Ken, what are you gonna have?
So initially, I was thinking of having a specialty of wounds under medicine, but thinking about it, I'm wondering if perhaps I should instead have a specialty regarding negotiation, because I do seem to do a lot of the talking stuff. And let's see. So, would it be all right if, if I change that to like a specialty in persuasion under negotiation right now?
With us being so early into the campaign, and with this being a play test, as far as I'm concerned, go for it.
All right, awesome. Cool. All right, so yeah, I have a specialty of persuasion under negotiation.
And Midnight?
I've always imagined Midnight as like when he's not in the village, he's sort of like a spy. So I was thinking putting like a spy specialty under subterfuge.
You mean like stealth?
Yeah.
No,
Like
spying.
somebody that's like gathers information. So I guess stealth.
I mean, if specifically for gathering information, that's investigations type stuff.
Well,
But
I mean like infiltrating places
Infiltration.
to
Okay.
gather information.
Well then,
You know, just like
infiltration
those-
under subterfuge. That works for me.
Okie dokie.
that works.
Or
As long, I suppose, as long as Kerr agrees that that's not too broad of a category.
I think you're good.
Groovy.
And last but not least, Shalid.
as I was sort of referencing in the discussion with Ken, Shale's specialty is science geology. That's yeah, sort of where he started with his curiosity, because of course he can dig about. Rocks would be something he would need to know.
All right. Well, now that we got that settled, do let us know when you figure out yours, Tochemay. But otherwise, we're good to go.
Mine would probably be perception, based on trying to find people with the.
Taking a specialty in perception. What sort of specialty?
Well, if trying to find people, like, are you talking about a specific person in a crowd or something? Because that would probably be investigation.
More for adventure team type stuff.
Oh, perhaps an alertness specialty in perception.
Yeah, that would work better.
And do remember that the I only put examples in the document. You can definitely go beyond those those examples. Brussel finding those who owe him for his illicit goods.
And
Watch, we joke about Brussel being a crime lord or something, and watch, like, halfway through the campaign we find out it's less of a joke than we thought it was. No.
well, Kerr knows World of Darkness and why perception is a good one to.
Yeah, perception's one of the most rolled stats. It's always good to have.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the city. Hunter is currently especially hiding at this point. He's taken the empty crate and is oh wait, no, Brussel was filling it, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Hunter removes the stuff out of that Brussel put in and kind of built himself a little wall outside of the box to hide in the box.
Come on, Hunter. You are the leader. You do need to show a strong face.
No one's here.
Hunter, my dear, my darling, my wonderful leader. We have, you do need to be the public face of this.
I'm just staying in here for protection against assassins. Yeah.
There are no assassins.
Don't worry. You've got 5 other people here who've got your back. And you've been doing that training with Cobalt, and it's looking like it's showing. Pretty sure your muscles have grown a little bit since you started.
Well, thankfully he's got dark fur to hide the bruises, Loberon. He will. Ooh, a RAOW.
You can't catch me.
Oh, timing.
He will crawl out of the box and just kind of sit outside of the box.
Alright. Good enough. I'll be by your side the entire time.
He is visibly trembling.
Can I have, as you guys get up to the towards the city, the gates, can I have each of you roll a let's see. Mind, cunning, perception roll, please.
I only roll one dice because I don't have any perception.
Yeah.
I got
Same with
no
me.
successes, but not a critical glitch.
Brussels the only one I got a success. Well, so far. Oh, there we go. Hunter got one. I got 10.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Hunter
no!
baby.
Hunter baby, I'm so sorry, Hunter baby.
Hey,
Russell,
I
you
caught
also
Cobalt!
see it. No, this is for something. As you guys are nearing the village gate, and you guys can actually start seeing things. The two babies of the oh god, why is it the two babies of the party are the ones who are going to see it? The others are a bit distracted, taking care of the last minute prep, making sure everything is ready. Cobalt's still sleeping. But as you guys get closer, Brussel, Hunter, you guys can see figures either on top of the wall or literally in the wall. And as you kind of focus in, you can see they are Pokemon. Frozen solid, either inside of the walls or standing on top of them. And there are at least dozens at just this one gate here.
And Hunter's going back inside his box.
Hunter, what's wrong?
A shaky paw just moves out of the box and points towards the wall.
Yeah,
The
now that you're focusing, Ken, you would be able to see it. They're not trying. No, this is very much not trying to hide. This is trying to make a example. This is what happens when you break the law here.
These are the rule breakers.
See. So we're dealing with a Vlad.
Oh my.
I say that in character. Does anyone call me out on that?
Nope.
No? Alright.
Negative.
Okay.
Hunter is a little too preoccupied with hiding.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Everything is fine.
We'll have to tread lightly, folks, so we don't end up in there.
Not gonna happen.
Oh. Also, is the rest of the party aware now, or is it just?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They pointed it out. Yeah.
All right.
This is just a matter of. Do you notice it before you guys actually get up to the wall?
Mm.
And as you guys get close, you guys can see what looks like a Charmeleon at the gates. Just kind of arms crossed. Looks like he is actually wearing like armor. And he's got a little badge as well. It looks like he is one of the city guard. And he looks very, very just bored. Sitting on like a box next to the gate. And he's just like waving travelers and other carts through as you guys slowly pull up. And he just sighs as he looks at you, Shale. Reason for visit.
Requested for trade negotiations.
He perks up at that. Trade negotiations?
Yes, we're... 1 second. Yeah, we're from Hilltop.
Right. Boss said you guys would probably be arriving around today or tomorrow. All right. He left orders to make sure you guys made it through okay. Go ahead, head straight down the center road. Follow it down to the plaza, real big area, lots of shops and stuff. Don't worry. Take a right there and head towards the big tower near the center of town.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I don't want to be on the boss's bad side.
I glance at the walls. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to be on their bad side.
Anyway, just be careful. We've been having rebel problems. Usually, they don't cause too much trouble in the city, but just be careful.
We'll be sure to do so. Thank you.
And you guys would be allowed in.
All right.
The city of Sunfall is a very bustling city. It is... I'm trying to think of the right word to use for it. This is an actual city. This would feel like home for you way back with the when. Way back in the old days for you.
Oh, that feels familiar.
For everyone else, Hilltop is a very small, quaint little village, like where everyone knows everyone. Hilltop would fit in this tiny little section of town by itself with no problem. There are more Pokemon in this area here than in all 3 villages combined. And they're just kind of coming and going, taking care of business, talking, just living. It is a giant wall of sound and cacophony of voices.
Hunter is very adamantly staying in his box.
Fair. I go ahead and
you see one of the small logs kind of float up in the air and go up in front of the add to the wall in front of the crate.
I go ahead and move up next to Shell to help direct through the traffic in the city.
Yeah, it's very, very busy, but very, very orderly, very clean and nice. Like, this does seem like a fairly decent place to live. Everyone who's outside, could you please make me a roll? Mind, cunning, insight.
Insight. Okay.
It's minimum 1, correct?
Yep.
Oh.
That's
I got 3 on that. That's really good from Cobalt.
Nice.
Yeah, with only 1d10.
Dang.
All right. So then, Shale, this place is obviously a paradise. Everyone's happy. Everyone's excited. Everyone is just living their best lives here.
This place looks kind of cool, I guess.
Cobalt, Brussel, Kin. You guys, on the other hand, can sense the air of absolute fear that is in this place. You can see the looks of worry that pass by any of the citizens whenever they see one of the city guard. You can see everyone basically trying very hard to mind their own business and not get involved when any little thing starts to happen. More than once, you guys can see the soldiers escorting away a struggling Pokemon.
I think we're not going to have any issues with the citizens. The guards, however, keep an eye on.
You feel that air around this place? This is the air ruled. This is the kind of atmosphere that's ruled by a tyrant.
Don't
Meanwhile,
speak up against people right now.
Midnight
Keep
just
your tongue held.
has something in his eye.
No promises.
You remember the wall that we passed on our way in?
Mm-hmm. I do.
You wouldn't want to become part of that.
So, as you guys continue deeper into the city, you hear a shriek. And you see a Pidgey trying to break out of the grip of what looks to be a Wartortle who's got him basically pinned down.
Is
And
the
he-
Wartortle wearing guard's uniform?
Yes. Yes, he is. And real quick, I want you guys to all make the insight roll again. Same roll as what you guys made before.
Yeah, there we go.
I got one.
Hunter is going to peek out of the crate when he hears the shriek. But I don't think I'll have him roll just yet.
Okay. Alright, so Kin, Cobalt, and Shale. I'm going to go into what you guys see in a moment. I'm trying to get into the right mindset here to see this scene. Because this requires a hint for something to come, so to speak. You guys see the little PG struggling and trying to break free. And just behind them, you can see a pair of Pidgeotos watching. And they look absolutely just terrified, as well as you can see tears in their eyes. And you can hear the little Pidgey screaming and yelling, "Mom! Dad, I'm sorry! I'm sorry!" And he's struggling. He's straining with everything he's got to try to break loose from this wartortle, who doesn't seem to give a shit at all as he just whacks the Pidgey over the head. And as he slumps and goes limp, Kin, Cobalt, and Shale, you guys feel the temperature jump. Where before it was really, really chilly and cold, even with like the gear that you have, the temperature has suddenly jumped up to a hot summer's day. And as the Pidgey is getting lifted up and thrown over the wartortle's shoulder. Yes? What's up?
Hunter shadows are going out of the box to encompass the wartortle.
No. Alright, do I see Hunter do this?
You would see the shadows start to move past you, Kian.
They are moving very rapidly.
As I see the shadows moving, I warn, don't interfere.
Yeah,
Hunter's not stopping.
This isn't our business.
What does
Frick. And mentally, Kin is cursing because he knows he's going to need to step in and defuse the situation in just a second.
As the shadows are just about to lash out and wrap around the wartortle, who very much is surprised at what's going on, a boisterous laugh goes up as the temperature jumps. And this time you guys start sweating at how hot it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Also,
we had sweat glands.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna get off the cart too.
I like the energy you have, boy. And almost faster than you guys can keep up with, a figure appears in front of the wartortle. Kin, all of you who succeeded on the roll would see it. It is a Blaziken. But Kin, this is specific for you. You see in his hand something that you haven't seen here before. It is the handle of a sword, and flames suddenly leap from the guard into an actual blade of flame as he brings the sword up, swipes it across the wartortle's chest, and shatters his armor, and proceeds to catch the Pidgey when he gets knocked into the air.
Hunter is more specifically trying to grab the Pidgey. Oh,
you're good. No worries. Notably, this person is not wearing any armor or anything that would affiliate him with this group. He looks over towards your guys' cart, glances at the shadows, before giving you guys a great big thumbs up.
I grumble, come look back on the cart.
Guys, this isn't our problem to deal with. Get back on the cart, please. But I do flash the Blaziken a smile. You said it was a Blaziken, right?
Yes, it's a Blaziken.
I do flash the Blaziken a smile, but aside from that, I am not actively acknowledging his intervention here.
Worry not, citizens. No matter how cold things get, freedom will still burn here.
I'll get back on the cart.
And you can hear like cries from the guards and the sound of footsteps running before he kind of gives you a little bit of a finger wave before flames burst at his feet and he takes off onto one of the buildings and starts running. with the little Pidgey safely under one arm.
Okay, Hunter is declaring war as soon as we get back to Hilltop.
Yeah,
With,
Cobalt is in agreement on this war.
Oh my. Maybe let's not sound the
Not right
drums of war
now.
yet.
We'll discuss this later.
At this point, after he runs off, I'm just gonna turn around and go,
Sorry, you cut out there at the end, Cobalt.
cut off there.
yeah, I just like give like a frustrated like growl a bit, and I just like hop back onto the cart, going like, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Try to distance from this.
Yeah, you can hear some of the soldiers running. It's like, get the traitor! Get him! Don't let him get away!
Nope, no, don't want anything with this. Shale picks up the pace a little as it gets to destination.
And you soon come to a great tower of ice. The door's flanked by a pair of Blastoise, it looks like.
Greetings.
One of them looks at you. What do you want?
We're here from Hilltop about trade negotiations.
Fine. Security's up, so just be careful. Don't cause any trouble.
Indeed. I give a side glance to Cobalt and as I respond, we'll make sure to not cause any trouble.
And he will open the door. And inside, as you guys are let in, everything looks like it is made out of pure, pristine ice. It is beautiful. It is breathtaking.
One sec. Are we going in with our cart?
I figured you guys would leave the cart parked. There would be an area for it.
Okay.
Sense.
Well, in that case, getting Hunter out of that crate.
All right, Cobalt, time to carry the crate. It is the royal planekin of Emperor Hunter.
I
Hold
mean,
on,
everyone
too.
else, yeah, I think that would be more appropriate. Cobalt, nah.
Come on, Hunter. You can stick by my side.
The crate is completely black inside, and it almost looks like it's smoking.
In Hilltop, a figure looks up. Oh my! Snaps his fingers, and the shadows retract back into the box.
No! Denied!
Darling, you can't deny me.
Nobody summoned you.
Yes, but I want to enjoy the show, and I'm part of it, so I can intervene if I wish.
Never mind.
Who the hell are you again? I can't remember.
All
No,
truth,
no.
I expect he's probably psychicking into Hunter's head.
Come on, Hunter. Need you now more than ever to put on a strong face.
He is crawling out of the box, but he's still trembling. But it definitely doesn't look like it's with fear right now.
Okay. And remember, we are with you every step of the way here.
He will give a very curt nod, but doesn't respond otherwise, and just starts walking into the palace. Or tower, or whatever the hell it is.
It's a tower.
Tower.
I'm right by Hunter's side.
And you can see younger Pokemon, and I use the term younger meaning like pre-evolved forms. A lot of them are dressed in what looks to be like servants' livery, cleaning things, making sure everything's tidy, taking care of stuff. And one of them, who is a little Riolu, walks up to you guys. Can I help you, Masters?
Masters.
Yes, we are here to from Hilltop about trade negotiations. Perhaps you can direct us to who we need to talk to.
He will nod his head. Oh, yes. Master Zero is waiting for you. He's the elevator is over here. Just head to the top floor.
Thank you.
Is that something we know what it is?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just only common in like the biggest cities. It's
Okay.
not common technology.
Other words, it's rich. It's rich luxury stuff.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, I mean, an elevator is just simply a pulley system
Mhm.
in its
Yeah, it's probably a
most
dumbwaiter.
primitive form.
Probably dumbwaiter-ish. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
As you guys head up, you can see passing through multiple floors of Pokemon working. Some actually look like they are adventure teams equipping themselves. Others you can see like, because the doors are translucent here for the elevator, so you can see the floors as you're moving up. One of them looks to be like a floor for the city guard. And then soon you would arrive at the top of the tower. And the doors would swing open to allow you to step out into basically what looks to be the lap of luxury.
Oh.
And they are laying among a nest of cushions, relaxing as he's being fed. All different kinds of berries is what looks to be
Your target.
Sero.
Okay.
As we step forward, I give a bow that is appropriate for Ciro's position.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Ciro.
So, you're the little runts that actually beat him. Pathetic. Alright, let's get this farce over with. I have more important things to do than deal with a bunch of rats.
I'm sorry. Do you want to run that by us again? I do believe Hunter here does reserve some respect.
You won on a technicality. I could crush all of you without even having to get up if I wanted to. Don't act like you're on the same level as me, rats, or you're all gonna end up iced.
The darkness tendrils are starting to spread out from under Hunter. They are lashing and very much aggressive.
Right. Let's get this over with then.
As all this is going on, a side door slowly slides open. Give me one moment.
Here's where your little fire puffball comes in to attack.
Everything is fine. Give me a moment. Let's see. Where are you? Notes. Note-kun, where are you? The door slowly slides open. And you hear a very calm voice. There it is. There it is. I had to find my notes. And you see a glacier step out. My lord, my apologies for interrupting your revelry with this. Please, do not worry. I will handle all of these occasions for you. Notably, though, his coat is black rather than the normal white. And on the icy mane that covers his head is a very familiar mark to you, Hunter.
Oh.
Ah,
He will look at all of you and then bow very deeply. My humblest apologies. Our Lord does not wish to be disturbed while he is enjoying himself. Please, right this way, and we can begin negotiations and discussions in private.
Very well. Thank you. If it is all right with Hunter.
the hunter is looking shocked more than anything.
Here's where Hunter attacks the big guy.
No, and that's up for Hunter to decide, but
He'll follow along more numbly than anything.
And you are led to a very, very nice little meeting room.
what'd you say this Pokemon was?
He is a glacier.
Glacier. Glacier. How's that spelled?
Glastrier. The wild horse Pokemon.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's the ice version.
I am not familiar with this Pokemon.
I am not either.
Whoa.
Me
Oh,
neither.
it's
Gen8.
it's exclusive to the
Crown
bunny.
Tundra.
Yeah, the bunny DLC, or it came from the bunny DLC.
Oh, no wonder.
The what DLC?
there's two DLCs of Sword and Shield.
The Crown Tundra.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's Calrex's DLC.
Okay.
Looking into it, it's actually his mount, supposedly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. My brain did a thing, but yeah, I know what he's talking about now.
And you said it's black instead of white.
Correct. And he bears the same exact mark that Hunter has on his head.
Alright. I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name.
He will bow his head very deeply again to you, Kin. My name is Valus. High Priest here, and my most humblest apologies to all of you for the rudeness that was shown to you.
Thank you.
Hunter
Anyways,
is
I do
still not responding. Currently, staring at that mark under his hat, or from under his hat.
He will look over at Hunter. I am terribly sorry. I hope that I did not give offense before we begin our negotiations.
I do have one question. So, on our way here, we did encounter a couple of people who mentioned that the leader of the local religion wanted to see Hunter. Were they your men?
They were Sarah's, I'm afraid. Though he took them from my flock, yes.
I see.
Sarah wished to see, in his words, if you weaklings, as he so callously said, couldn't even figure them out, then why would he waste his time on you? They did not have a choice, and I did not wish to see them harmed. But I did tell them that I would wish to speak to Hunter if he was available, and if they were found out, to pass along the message.
I see.
So you're the one that runs the cult here?
I would not call it a cult. I run the church here, yes. I would be more than willing to discuss things with you, though, if you wish.
What did that Pidgey do?
I am afraid that I do not know what you are talking about. I've been tending to my flock and I was a little bit slow getting here. Did something happen on your journey here?
Some guards attempted to apprehend a Pidgey. That we saw.
Likely, though I cannot be for certain, without hearing from the guards or from the Pidgey, my guess would be he was being arrested for subversive activity or crimes against the leader.
Anyways, it's probably best if we start by discussing this trade deal, get business out of the way, and then we can further discuss any other subjects of interest.
Oh yes, I have already mapped out a deal, and he will set a large clay slab on the table and slide it over to you. I think you will find this deal to be extremely generous.
Shale will look to Hunter. May I take a look? Hunter?
Hunter does not seem like he's hearing anybody else right now. He is still staring at that mark.
I do apologize. It would seem our leader is mentally preoccupied. I'll go ahead and look it over.
It is no trouble. I am sure that he is simply. This may be his first time encountering another of the blessed.
There's that word again.
Okay.
Anyways, I go ahead and start reviewing the deal that he's putting forward.
Give me a roll.
Of?
Mind, cunning, and I think academics or appraisal.
Academics or
And
appraisal.
Can I do a logic based one? The logic academics one to just make sure stuff doesn't seem out of work.
Go ahead.
Mind, cunning. Dang it! Don't have either academics or appraisal. Oh well.
Can you give me another one that you think would work?
That I have.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I have. So
Oh, nice.
that would, and so I'm going to go ahead and stick with
Integrity?
that. Don't have integrity either.
Shale, this contract is very generous for you guys. It is basically offering like everything you need to fund your village and asking for very little, but the boat basically a token effort to basically maintain fairness. But otherwise, like this single trade agreement would keep you guys going for as long as it lasted.
Yeah.
I also got two
bad.
successes.
Mhm.
Too bad we're going to war.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, now I want to make an insight roll here because it is a generous offer.
Mhm.
Seems too good to be true.
Exactly.
For the position, the power they are, this seems.
Mind, cunning, insight.
Go for it.
There's a success.
What are you looking for specifically?
I'm specifically while looking at this contract, I'm looking to see why and trying to figure out
through the fine print.
why they're being so generous.
There is something that stands out to you as you go through the contract. It's something small, something that you would probably just brush over it, but you can see who is the one who wrote this contract. It was Valus who did it.
Of course.
I see. Valus.
Yes.
It would appear, if my eyes aren't mistaken, that the one who's actually in charge is not Ciro, is it?
Ciro likes to put many of the more boring duties off on others. When
Does
as no doubt you saw with your entrance here.
He doesn't know half the things that's going on in the city, does he?
The only thing he cares about is crushing troublemakers, hunting them down, and coming up with new inane laws and rules to further solidify his power.
Oh,
He's a big dumb rock that throws rock at everything.
So
Correct.
he's
see.
the
Throws
face,
ice at
and,
everybody.
but you're the voice, so to speak.
I try my best to mitigate his worst impulses and to do my best to ensure a decent quality of living for the citizens who call this place home. Yes. Though how successful I am depends more on the mercurial mood of our dear overlord.
I see.
that is very admirable of you. So I now gotta know, what isn't being said with this contract? Because this is a generous offer.
Of course it is, for Hunter is one of the blessed, and as a blessed leads your village, we are duty bound to offer any and all assistance as long as such things remain.
Even if said blessed does not believe in or follow your religion?
The blood in his veins is more than proof enough, and he bears the sacred mark. Nothing else needs to be said. It is my sacred duty to offer any aid that I possibly can to my fellow brother.
Ken is still looking very suspicious, but
So this
I take it that if the original triumvirate was still in place, this offer would be significantly less generous, I take it.
My lord does not care for matters of trade or basically maintaining a city. He finds it far too boring. I, on the other hand, find it to be stimulating and to solve issues with the lowest amount of resources necessary to get the best solution, or to think outside of the box to solve a vexing problem, to be a highlight of my day.
you find this game rewarding.
And he adds a very great challenge, so I am never bored.
At this point, Ken is smiling a little bit. So, you two appreciate a great challenge. I feel we will be seeing a lot more of each other in the years to come.
Quite possibly, yes. And he is going to look at Hunter. Do you know anything of how important you are, brother?
Dave looks for a minute. What?
I just know that the adults try. They expected a lot.
He sighs, shakes his head slightly. They put far too much stress on you. Allow me.
Had to be
Prepared.
no.
Hunter, take a moment to breathe. Think about your sentence. You got it.
Perfect.
And that kind of snorts and is like,
Perfect. Darling, you're already perfect the way you act.
Ah! Who summoned him? How'd he get here?
Hunter summoned him. He said the word.
Aye. Swallow Pokemon has appeared.
Wait, has Domino actually appeared on the scene?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How?
How did she
Oh, you
get
have-
here?
Darling, a magician never reveals his secrets.
Hunter is
should
immediately
be.
under the table.
You should be back at Hilltop helping run things. As much as Marie will let you.
Well, yes, but I simply heard Hunter say that, and well, I thought you could use my emotional support.
Hunter, no one expects you to be perfect. That view that you think you have, where yes, they are expecting a lot from you. You have been put under a lot of pressure, but no one expects you to do it perfectly.
Valis will look at Hunter. Indeed, such things, none can be perfect, save perhaps for the Great Unifier. But we are just his lowly children. We could not hope to approach his divine grace.
This is the person, the advisor guy that I can't remember the name of.
Your Mark.
Is Domino
Valus.
making any sort of expression as Valus is stating that?
He's just listening.
That's why you got friends, Hunter. People you can trust.
Don't you have the Mark II?
Indeed, I do. Yes. There are many of us who do.
Why am I this unifier?
Because you are one of his children. You carry his blood in your veins.
Head tilt of confusion.
He sighs before he looks at the one of the chairs that's there, and you guys can all feel the psychic force as the chair moves and lifts up. Before he sets it back down. You carry the Uniter's blood in your veins. You are one of his chosen children. You bear his mark. Any who are his children manifest that mark somewhere upon their bodies.
He's still just head tilting.
You are related to the Great Uniter. Long ago. You carry at least a drop of his blood in your veins.
So now we're going Baldur's Gate with this?
What?
The original?
I have not played either the first or the second in like a decade.
I'm sorry. I may be a little bit ignorant of this Great Uniter. What was he?
What he was in the past is we are not sure. Most of the records of that time period have been lost.
Because unless he was a god himself, like unto Arceus or any of the major three, then I'm a little dubious on the idea that he would have been so perfect.
We believe. Oh, go ahead.
That's what they believe.
We believe that he was a. Where is my notes?
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alawando.
No, it's not that bad. You're not going to have some evil murderer running around.
No, but the same concept.
We do not speak about what he was. We believe that we know what he was, but we are not entirely sure. We only have legends and stories. Do you know of the great Pokemon Koopa?
I'm sorry, I don't think I do. Wait, you said Hoopa?
Yes.
Hoopa.
I am familiar with
Oh.
Koopa.
I may know something of Hoopa.
We believe that long ago they were the great uniter. But we have not heard stories in centuries about them. Everything has just simply been passed down.
That dimension jumping. Oh my. You believe Hoopa was the great uniter?
Yes.
Who is Hoopa?
Outside of game and story, it is a legendary Pokemon capable of summoning and controlling other legendary Pokemon.
Yes.
They
And can open portals to just about anywhere.
anywhere, any dimension, pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So we're dealing with interdimensional antics.
They're the best kind.
I'm Valus, I fear that your god may be a trickster god more than anything else.
All we have are legends about how he was able to wield his power and bring unity and end the wars between the many tribes of our world. And while he ruled over things, we finally had peace under one ruler rather than the system that is currently in place, where the strong dominate the weak.
There's no peace here.
No, there is not. That is
There
why
was at one time.
that is why we pray that the Great Uniter will return, so that peace and justice can rule over this world rather than the cruelty and power-hungry hunters that now lead us astray.
May I ask what ended the piece?
You want to get rid of the
We
hunters
are-
by putting Hunter in charge.
We are not sure. The stories are fractured.
Because the
only
great one disappeared.
only that yes, the Great One disappeared, and everything that he built crumbled with him.
Without him around to have a reins on things, the power-hungry hunters reasserted control.
And
Alright. Hunter?
he waves a hoof towards the door. You've seen what's been going on there.
Yeah. Hunter?
He looks over to Kin.
Do I have permission to sign the end of the contract in your stead? Or do you want to come sign it yourself? Everything seems to
crawl
check
out.
out with it.
He'll crawl out from under the table and put his paw print on it.
Okay.
Is there anything that I can do for you? Anything that I can do to offer help or advice?
Stop this tyranny.
There is not much that I can do to stop it. Though there is a group working to try and stop it. No doubt you heard about the rebels and such on your way in.
We saw one of them.
You saw one of them?
The aforementioned Pidgey got saved by a Blaziken.
I see. He was the old captain of the guard before things began to get worse. He fled and started this movement about a decade and a half ago.
Talking unofficially, are you in support of this movement?
But of course I am not. They bring they destabilize everything. Surely I would not pass along information to them in order to ensure that guards would not be able to find their hideouts, nor would I leave catches of supplies that they might easily be able to steal. Such things, how dare you accuse me of such things, sir?
Of course. My bad.
No, I
Why
take
not-
affront to this. I take
you
affront
want
to this.
unity, and how could you not try and help them?
Hunter.
Plausible deniability, Hunter. Plausible deniability.
Indeed,
Exactly.
I would never lift a hoof to help any of these traitors to my lord avoid capture, or to even assist in them escaping from their just icy prisons along the walls. Certainly not. Now, if you are done impugning my honor, perhaps we can get back to business.
Of course.
Wink, wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
If you want the unity, though, you gotta do something.
You gotta support the authority that's in charge if you want unity.
Exactly.
Not unjust.
Hunter?
You.
Hunter. Let's just say there's a lot of
Lip service.
subtext that's being thrown about here. We can talk about it later. I can explain it later when we're not.
Yes, and I
Hunter is-
certainly could not. Hunter is sweet, innocent baby.
Yes. That is why I am taking a second to
Hunter
explain.
Takes everything at face value.
Yes, I certainly could not tell you where that heinous war criminal and former traitor and leader of this foul resistance is possibly currently hiding at this very moment.
Definitely not. You definitely wouldn't know the exact location of the.
As he slides a tablet over to you, Kin.
And I go ahead and discreetly tuck it into my saddlebag among the various other supplies that are there, where it will not look out of place at all.
Now, is there any other filthy allegations that you want to accuse me of?
Hunter is just looking at everybody completely confused.
Hunter, you feel a mental knock on your door.
Hello?
Hunter, baby. Everything that I'm saying, I mean the opposite of it. I am helping all of them. I am one of the ones who ensures that the resistance can even function.
Oh.
I can't say that out loud because I work for the one that they're trying to overthrow, and if he found out, well, bad things would happen to me.
Oh. And
And
suddenly
suddenly
the light
Hunter
bulb
looks a
goes
lot
up.
less confused.
Yes.
Ding!
The light bulb has come on.
Oh, Keen. Yes. I was asked to pass along a note to you. It was for your eyes only, apparently.
Oh. By whom?
By one of our mutual acquaintances, I believe.
All right. I'll be sure to look at it discreetly.
And he will slide another tablet over to you. This one much smaller.
This one finds a separate place in the saddlebag, and thank you.
Now, is there anything else that I or the Church of the Unifier can do for all of you?
I think this concludes our business. Unless there's anything else you can think of, that it's probably best that we see our way out.
Of course, I wish you the inn has already been set up for you to stay at. You are in the penthouse, and you are free to move about the city as you see fit.
Okay.
Please enjoy your time here in the city, and of course, do not hesitate to ask if you desire or need anything at all.
Thank you very much.
And he will nod before regally walking out of the room. And he will also show you guys to another door that will take you back to the elevator so you don't have to deal with the vessel.
Right.
Great. Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, they are low bronze, basically clay tablets.
All right, and we go back to the. Unless anyone else has something else to say or do, we go back to the elevator and make our way out.
Well, darlings, that was quite invigorating.
Oh
wouldn't you
yes,
say?
Domino's here.
Domino,
Ah!
please go back to Hilltop.
Yes, you probably need to make sure stuff is perfect, because as I bet Marie is probably putting something askew of you.
Yes.
I suppose that is true. But, darlings, don't you want my presence to help you?
But the longer you're here, the less perfect Hilltop becomes.
True, true. Do not worry, darlings. I shall ensure Hilltop shall be absolutely perfect when you return. I have just the idea for it.
You do that.
Thank you, Domino.
He snaps his fingers and he is gone.
How does he do that?
I don't know.
Let's see. What shape was he in this? But at this point,
Magic.
He was in Muscle Bug. He was Soul.
oh
The legendary.
He is.
no, not
Ditto.
legendary. The
Ultra
Beast.
Beast.
There is no way he would know teleport. He is a ditto.
Maybe he became a what is it? The painter thing at some point and learned it from an Abra or something.
I cannot tell you guys why Domino is the way Domino is unless you actually want to know out of character.
Domino is Domino.
Nope, not even out of character.
Yeah,
No,
no.
no.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And Alakazam can change our minds any way he wants.
You can make 2 + 2 = fish.
But it
There is now a
equal
fish.
Oh,
If
tasty.
you write 2 + 2 equals a fish will appear.
Okay. As we head off, question: did spending money? Did we have any? Just in case.
Yes, you guys would have money.
Okay. Well, first, I guess we better set up in the room.
On that front, as part of the starting gear everybody would have, you would have 10 gold pieces.
All right.
Or whatever
Okay.
the equivalent
Awesome.
that Kerr wants to use.
Mm-hmm. And you guys also would get a stipend, since you guys are on official business that you guys can use to pay.
Cool.
How much?
Basically, you guys each have a little clay tablet that you use to pay for things, and then it will be reimbursed by the city of Hilltop.
Oh God, we have a city credit card.
Yes, you have a city credit card, basically. The city of Hilltop will
Awesome.
cover your guys' purchases if it's paid for a reason.
Can I pay for training?
Yeah, you can pay for dodging the ice bullets.
He'll shiver slightly at that. I don't think I want to stay here longer than I have to. So let us at least get set before we think about for any purchases.
Nah, I want to go to dojo, learn Ice Punch.
I mean, maybe you can find somebody. I don't think Sarah's the one that is doing this stuff though.
Yeah, no, sir. Anyways,
Actually-
let's go ahead and get to the inn, and we can figure things out and discuss from there.
Sounds good.
You know, where we don't have the possibility of lots of prying ears and eyes around.
All right, you guys want to head up to the inn then?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, you guys would be taken to the suites, and the penthouse is beautiful. It is big enough to fit your whole party easily. Each of you gets your own room, and pretty much anything that you would desire or want can be provided for you while you are here. Also, they even have the little chocolates on the pillows.
I thoroughly search the room to make sure that there's no one or nothing hidden about that may listen in or record whatever we discuss.
Mind cunning and investigation. Or perception, sorry, perception.
Of course there's going to be somebody hiding in the room. Hunter always hides.
Other than Hunter.
You know, this does beg an interesting question, Kerr.
3 successes.
Would Hunter's shadows go through a person, or would they be stopped even if there's an invisible person in the area?
They would interact with anything physical.
Okay, then he's just going to completely, well, you probably wouldn't think of this, so never mind. But that is
there's no sign at all of anyone, Ken. Everything seems empty and deserted.
Alright. It seems secure. Go ahead and pull out the first tablet.
I think I missed, I got a little distracted. How much did we get for money? And are we just going gold, silver, copper, or something else?
You have a city credit card.
Outside that, you have 10 gold. Well, they didn't say. That was what you said, right?
Yes. Basically, within reason, you can. The city of Hilltop will cover your expenses.
Ah, okay.
Within reason.
Hunter
Yes.
wants full plate armor.
Within reason.
Within reason.
I mean, he is the leader. He can probably get away with more shit than you guys can.
Mhm. I guess.
But
that would
he
probably
did- but
that would probably max out the credit card though.
but
Hunter is the leader of the town. What he says goes.
but if he gets full plate armor, he'll have a disadvantage on stealth, and he won't be able to hide.
Yeah, so get custom made full plate armor. Made from the hide of a super stealthy Pokemon.
Oh, that's cheating.
So it's made from the hide of Zoroarks?
Oh,
Looks over at Midnight. Care for a
No.
donation.
absolutely not. I like my hide where it
You'll look
is.
even better on Hunter.
Don't worry, all they need to do is snip off a little bit of the blue.
No, I like my blue. And I'm not even a Zoroark yet.
Yet.
Yeah. You can work on that. I am
Okay, so
so
we gotta
sorry.
wait for
that turned dark.
Okay, so we just gotta wait for Midnight to grow up a bit, and then we harvest.
Hey, you can always just use one of the Evo stones. You know someone who might have one.
No, because then you want to make a hide. You want to use my hide then. I think I'll just hold off on that for a little bit. Thank you.
But it's for Hunter. The God
Exactly.
Emperor needs his proper armor.
Exactly, Epic. No pain, no gain.
I'm fine with no gain.
All glory to God Emperor Hunter. Anything else is heretical. When do we start the Inquisition?
No.
You'd have to ask Timber.
Go for
Not
the
yet,
eyes,
but
boo.
soon.
Go for the eyes. Run!
Hi, Wolf.
Oh, I know.
Hi.
What it would be.
Oh,
Oh no!
goodness. What
Here we
did
go.
he do?
Started the Inquisition.
Oh god! Here we go.
Whoa, I'm gonna deny that one. Hunter does not actually want full plate armor.
I would have let you buy it. You can do
Well,
it.
yes. Well, yes, but he doesn't actually want it. Nor
But
would
could
he
be
actually
inside
try
of
to
a
buy
box.
it. He would not want to try and buy it. He does not want it.
Besides, with how generous our trade deal is, I'm sure Hilltop will have the resources needed to craft it soon anyways.
Well, darlings, if you ever need anything, feel free to ask me. I'd be more than willing to help out if, you do a favor for me. We can come to some sort of deal, right?
No one said perfect. Get
You
back to
just
did.
Hilltop.
No one said the P word. Now go back to where you came from.
Fine, darlings. Ciao. And he vanishes again.
One of these days, I'm going to figure out how he does that.
Me too.
Whatever.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to the
Anyways.
bathroom.
All right.
Ken, I believe you said you were going to look at the clay tablets.
Yes. Start by pulling out the first one. Let's see. What was it that the first one was about?
That was the information on the rebel faction. Like
Oh
where they are
yes,
and
that's
stuff.
right. You can start with that one.
Yep, it has a map with the locations of like their safe houses and where their leader currently is, and basically like where he's going to be at across like the next couple of days.
Good to know. I don't believe we intend to be here long enough to influence this at all, but it may have the chance to set up a discreet meeting and perhaps gain an ally. All right. And then I go ahead and pull out the other tablet, the smaller one, and take a look at it.
Boxfiend, I sent you personally what you read on the tablet.
God.
Is this signed by anyone?
Yes.
Who?
Give me a second. Let me just double check something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what the tablet says. I'm just imagining Keats looking at this tablet and then just like, what? What? What?
Yeah, let's sum it up. Kid.
So, about setting up a discreet meeting with this Blaziken. Sounds like a good idea. I pull out the first tablet again and take it and give it another look over to see if there happens to be any good times for a meeting that happens to be available in the expected time frame of us staying here.
Oh yeah, you'd be able to. There's one near the church that you'd be able to make to pretty easily. You just have to go over there within like the next couple hours. You'd probably catch them there.
I turn to everyone. I think I have an appointment I need to make. And somewhere to be.
Okay. Wait a
Will
minute.
you guys be alright without me for a little bit?
We can manage. Just be
Cool.
careful out there.
Will do. You know I am.
I kind of yell
Stay-
from the. I yell from the bathroom. Yeah, I got it. You'll be fine.
Alright, stay out of trouble. Especially you,
Nope.
Cobalt.
No promises.
Obviously, Hunter's in charge while I'm gone, as he always is. But second in command, Shale, you've got a good head.
Hey.
Ah, yes,
And how
put the
will you let
shallot
us
in
know if
charge.
it's a trap?
If I wanted to step out, who would be next?
I would say Midnight. Either
Okay.
Midnight or Brussel. They're less likely to do something rash.
Okay.
Alright. And I go ahead and tuck those tablets away and head on out to go meet this Blaziken.
Right. So you head off to the safe house, and you have the code to get in.
Hunter would like to follow
Sure.
stealthily.
Might I suggest I'll try to catch Hunter as he's leaving. You are a VIP and will attract a lot more attention than Kin will. Even if you follow discreetly, you do risk the risk of detection is much greater of this meeting if you are in the vicinity.
First, you gotta beat his stealth roll to see if you notice.
Oh my gosh!
He
I'm not
is
even
the
gonna
knight!
I'm not even gonna try that. I have no
Hey, with
You-
at
Mind
worst you
cutting
have your
perception.
chance die, and you could potentially just do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Alright. I'm going to mind cunning perception to see if I notice him following me.
Go for it.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Botch.
you even got a botch. Yeah.
You're too busy going. What the fuck? 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 What the fuck?
That and navigating the city streets.
Mm-hmm. Hunter is the night. Hunter is the shadows. Hunter is baby.
Does Hunter
Yeah,
make
he's
it,
not Batman yet.
does
After
Hunter make it into the meeting place?
Yes.
Alright, sometime after Kin has left, Shale will look to Midnight. You're in charge. I'm gonna go see if I can. I'm kind of curious what if there's something I can learn here.
The more of us that leave, like I know you're in charge, but the more of us that head off, the greater Ah, never mind. Just go.
Okay, I won't be long if there isn't anything. With that, Shale's gonna go down and check with the desk on if there's like a library or some place nearby that I could maybe learn something from.
Oh yeah, there's a library. They would happily point you to where it is.
I think, and I'm gonna then Shale's gonna head to the library.
And we never saw
I-
from Shell again, as he was consumed by volumes
Books.
upon volumes of clay tablets.
I'm just imagining right now that everybody is just assuming that Hunter is hiding somewhere in the penthouse.
Shale
Oh,
pretty much
absolutely.
is.
That is absolutely the assumption.
And he's kind of overloaded. He's just like, I'm just gonna hide here until we leave.
AFK for 2 seconds.
Everything is fine. Cobalt, what are you doing, by the way?
All right, there are
Okay.
multiple things I want to do.
Okay.
The first part is a little bit more training, but this one, instead of doing something physically, I want to train mentally.
Okay.
So my idea is I'm going to hop in. Like, is there a shower in the bathroom?
Yes.
I'm assuming there's. Okay, I'm gonna hop in that shower. I'm gonna turn the knob all the way to super cold, and just turn on the shower and just sit down in the shower and just let the water hit me. And just,
So you're just
yeah.
gonna try to ice yourself.
Yeah,
Train your willpower.
that's it. Yeah, the willpower, mental defenses, things like that. Yeah. Just
Okay.
trying
Yep.
to-
You can do that.
All right.
As everyone comes back and finds Cobalt frozen solid.
And after that, like, pretty much like how much time would you just say I'd be doing that?
Probably like an hour or two.
Okay, at that point I'm like, get out of the shower, I get myself dried up as quick as I can, like just shivering a bit.
Only a bit.
And I
Okay.
come, yeah. Shish. Okay, maybe a little bit more than just a bit. I'm maybe like trying to act tough. It's it's part of my personality. What about it? You want to fight about it?
Cobalt cute.
I'll fight you.
Cobalt's super cute.
I'll fight you both.
You want round 2? You want to get
Yeah.
beat again?
You want it? Oh! I have. Okay, time to fight again. Come on.
Hunter's not even there.
Well, too bad.
Cobalt doesn't know that.
Cobalt's just talking to himself and imagining that this is Hunter's response. Alright, and what's Brussel and Midnight doing?
If Cobalt wants a fight, I could give him one.
Oh god. Oh god.
Midnight is going to do his best to make sure they don't fight in the hotel.
Russell slowly turns in his chair and pulls out a real ass goddamn gun with one of his vines. You know too much, Cobalt. I'm sorry.
You want to fight?
No, we can't fight in the hotel room.
It just means you just need to go find a dojo or somewhere. Or a
I was-
ring or...
Well, I mean, the second part was I was gonna go to the nearby tavern and get some hot cocoa.
Oh, you're right. You're right upstairs from the tavern. The
All
tavern's
right, great.
downstairs.
Great. I'm going downstairs. I'm getting hot cocoa next. I'm taking one of the tablets too.
Oh god, he's just gonna drink so much hot cocoa.
But yeah, I just walk in there like I just like come out of the bathroom, just confidently running, just go into the room and just take one of the tablets. I'm like, mine now, and I just head out. I'm like, I'm heading out.
I'll come with.
Baby.
And Midnight, I guess, will follow.
Time to get the hot cocoa, bros.
Oh, Midnight's leaving Hunter all alone.
Hunter will be fine. He's such a pro at hiding. Only Ken knows where he ever is.
Yeah, that's only half the time.
As I leave, it's like, Hunter, we're going down to the tavern and get some hot cocoa. You want any? There's no response because Hunter's obviously not there. Okay,
Do
we'll
we-
see
do
you
we-
later.
Do we notice that he's not there though?
This
No.
is Hunter. This is Hunter. He's probably hidden somewhere in a closet.
Yep, in the deepest, darkest crevice and will not say a word.
You assume no response is good response.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Still, can we at least like before we head out learn if it's possible that we could learn that he's not in the room with us?
I don't know, Kerr, is there?
Yeah.
I doubt you would notice. This is
Alright.
normal for Hunter.
Fair enough.
If anything, it would have to beat that horrendously great stealth roll.
I would disagree because, like, that was for him sneaking out and following along with Kin. But just doing a thorough search of the penthouse, that wouldn't require as high of a roll.
Yeah, but they also might just assume you're hidden still, too.
Yeah, it's brooding.
He definitely doesn't brood.
Not yet.
Give him time. You might see it.
We'll make a Batman out of you yet.
But yes, Kin, you are allowed into the safe house and led downstairs. It looks like it's just a normal house almost. And you are led downstairs. And Hunter as well, because Hunter is with you even though no one realizes it. And
There
you
just
see a
happens to
Blaziken.
There just
Sitting
happens
at a-
to be slightly larger shadows, but nobody notices.
You see the Blaziken sitting at a table. He has a tablet in his paw and a cup of honest-to-God coffee.
Oh.
Ew.
Hello, Benny.
He looks up. Oh, Kin! So you think you got my message?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I had a dream. And I was warned about you, that you were coming here. And, you know, everything. So I thought, one Pokemon to another, I should try to reach out to ya.
I mean, good to know I'm not alone in that regard. I thought I was the only one.
No, I think there's others. I've tried to set up a support group, but mostly it's just pen pals and stuff, and it's really hard to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, if that sort of thing gets out, you get taken for a fool or crazy.
Hmm. Trust me, been here for a while now. So, was there anything you wanted to talk about specifically? Anything I can help you with?
I mean, mostly you caught me off guard with that revelation.
I couldn't resist. Like, the chance to actually pull this off, I just wish I could have been a fly on the wall and actually seen your face when you saw it.
So how was it for you? How'd you died.
Yeah. Truck Kun.
A truck.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's very
There was a reason.
ordinary.
There was a reason I chose the normal to try to reach out to you.
Like you had a long conversation with Arceus as well. Then in between.
I prefer to call him asshole, but yes. Asshole, fucker, layabout, lazy, disappeared dad. I have a lot of terms for him.
I see. You didn't appreciate him as much then.
I just kind of think, getting others to do your dirty work for you rather than getting off your ass and doing it yourself. Just a little bit of a issue there.
I am absolutely in favor of people getting up and controlling their own destiny.
Yeah, well, you didn't get sent to deal with the shit I did.
Yeah,
No,
given that you're here in this city, I reckon. Did you wake up in the city then, or was it just somewhere nearby and got taken in by someone?
I got taken in. No, this.
Meanwhile, Hunter in the shadows in the corner is just completely confused and lost on what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, no, I got dropped here, basically told to prevent the great war that was going to happen and devastate the land. This was like 40, 50 years ago almost now. So I start working, training, evolving, and I helped the old leader here to me and him and a few others, went on a quest, prevented like this huge uprising that would have wiped out everything and, brought peace back to the land temporarily. And then that fucker decided to take over things, sneak attacked him, and apparently that's enough to take over things. After that happened, I said, fuck you, and started this little group, and they've been trying to take him out ever since.
Right.
Sounds like a normal Friday.
I don't suppose there's any way I could help out in the short time I'm here.
Do you know how to assassinate a uppity, full of himself Pokemon who can freeze an entire city block solid if he gets upset?
No, I can't say I know how to do that.
See,
not even even though I've started looking into poisons a little bit, I don't have enough knowledge to pull that off.
See, if I could figure out a way to make C4 here, then I would just blow up the entire tower he's in and call it a day.
The fuck is C4?
That would have a lot of collateral.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably just try to go for his floor, but I tried to evacuate everyone out first. He'd probably be too lazy to leave.
He does seem pretty lazy. Met the bastard. God.
My condolences.
Joke.
I've come up with my own goals for while I'm here. Recently developed some even.
Oh, what's that?
So, the amazing little Hunter, our current leader, Hunter.
Oh, the sweet, adorable little baby who was apparently invited here.
Yes. I want to see about making him a fine leader potentially of the world.
Иди сюда. И довольно-таки он очень
It's-
характерный.
Hello,
Hey,
Hunter.
hey, no. Hey, before you say anything, he looks at you and winks. Before continuing. So God Emperor then.
Yes, God Emperor.
I mean,
The
I'm all for
shadows in
that.
the shadows in the corner are just growing and growing.
So, what do you think
I-
then? If we're gonna make him a proper God Emperor, I'm thinking I know actually someone who knows how to forge stuff. We could make him a nice big suit of armor.
Ooh.
I can make him a flaming sword like the one I have.
Ooh.
God
Ken is
Emperor
starting-
of Pokemon kind.
Ken is starting to get pushed aside from the bubble of shadows that is growing.
Yes, God Emperor of the Poke world.
We shall form the Imperium of Pokemon.
Yep. And I want to
Hey,
be
hey.
the
Hey.
quiet hand behind everything.
King the Sigillus.
No.
But Ken, we could totally. He's even psychic, so he even fits the archetype.
He does, doesn't he?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
So
technically,
let's avoid the sacrifices that would be
hey,
needed for.
that never happened while he was alive. That happened later
True.
on.
That happened later on.
The God Emperor shall walk among his people, or I guess would you carry him around in a box? He feels like he would be in a box.
I'm working on that.
Hmm.
He will get to that point of confidence eventually.
Damn it, Dunbride.
Perfect, Dunbrine.
Thank
Perfect.
you, Dunbrine.
Oh yes, it is absolutely perfect, I must say. So then, how are we going to make Space Marines for him? I mean, I think I could figure out how to make like armor for Pokemon, so we can make Space Marine armor for them.
God.
But
Ken is
actual
starting to be
Space Marines,
pressed
I
against the
don't
wall
know.
from the bubble of darkness.
Okay, Hunter, stop it, please.
Hello, our little guest.
I see you followed me.
He is not responding, and the shadows aren't receding. If anything, they're going bigger.
All right. So, Hunter, I hear you want to be emperor of everything. You want to take down this corrupt leader, and
No.
don't you want to help all the Pokemon here?
Yes.
So you know what that means, right?
It means Sarah will have to go down.
And you know what happens if you bring Sero down, right? That means you get to be the new leader of the town.
That might have to be a future plan, Benny. I'm not entirely sure Hunter's up to that task quite yet. But he will be.
This is what we call assassination.
I mean, he is stealthy enough. He could pull that, at least that part off.
You know, I still want to make it canon that Brussels the leader of a criminal network.
I mean, is it canon, Tochemay?
Not yet.
It's never come up. It's never been officially asked. Therefore, it does not become official canon until someone asks Brussel if he runs the underground criminal network of the city of Hilltop.
Earth and fire, heed my call.
It's storming.
We have a storm.
Yep, it is now snowing even harder.
Nice.
Goody.
Yes. So, Hunter, I think you'd make a great God Emperor. And I, for one, would be very happy to assist you in becoming the Lord of all Pokemon here.
I don't even know what that means.
Basically, you would be in charge of the entire world.
As for
The
as for
shadows
what-
just rapidly expand to completely encase, or completely just fill the room. Or at least as much as he's able to. I'm sure the Blaziken probably would resist it, but you know, everything not
Just a little
nailed
bit.
down is currently plastered against the walls.
So, Hunter, you need to get in control of yourself.
Relax, Hunter. Was
I don't want this.
but I do think you would be a good person for the role. Specifically because you don't want it. Because anyone
The
who wants that
shadows.
sort of position is someone who's wanting to abuse that position.
The shadows are receding slightly.
And again, don't think you are at the point where we can commit to that yet. But perhaps within a year.
He'll nod.
The shadows fully recede.
I'm supposing, Hunter, you want an explanation then. At least to some of the things we were discussing.
You just see the buckle on his hat catch a little bit of the light and flash as he's nodding.
So, me and Benny both came from the same place before we came to this world. We both died once already. In another world, another time. And there was a lot of references in our conversation that make sense in that world that may not make sense here, because there are things that haven't come up, that haven't been made. And that's the short of it.
So when we die, we go to different world?
No, Arceus just needs someone to do his dirty work for him and asked me to do it in my case.
So some people go to a different world if Arceus needs a hand in the outcome of certain things. he's... My understanding is he's not, due to some rules, not allowed to directly interfere with things. But he can apparently send someone to do so for him. It is still their choice whether or not they do that. But
real quick for the chat, just to answer a system question. For RAOW, when it comes to evolving, it is primarily a matter of the situation and the story. In this system, evolving isn't just a matter of experience or level or just finding a random stone. It's a story. Anyone that's evolved, it was something that was a momentous occasion in the story. It wasn't just a simple, oh, I have, it wasn't just a simple, oh, I've now got enough experience. I'm now this level, and now I level up. Or evolve. For this system, it's meant to be more a matter of the story and when it's appropriate for that.
And no problem, Loberon. There's no harm in asking.
So you're not from this world. Where are you from?
I guess you would call it a alternate version of the world. I don't know how would you explain it, Benny?
It is a magical world that would probably blow your mind, Hunter. Completely different from this one.
Yes.
It's complicated.
He is still completely confused, but he responds with a nod.
Okay. Thank you, Hunter, for not calling us crazy.
I'm not sure that's the craziest thing I've heard today.
I mean, that's fair. That is absolutely fair.
Yeah, I mean, for me, probably the craziest thing I ever encountered was this fucker that I met once. I did not like him. He was absolutely freaking crazy. Yeah. I got roped into dealing with some fair folk back home. And just trust me, you never want to deal with fucking fair folk. They're just gonna drive you up the wall.
You had to deal with fair folk?
Wait, you didn't?
No.
Yeah. Fair
You
folk
might actually be from
vampires, werewolves, spirits, mummies, beasts. Like, I can go on the list here.
Hunter is even more confused. Considering I don't think he's heard of any of those things at all.
But yeah, no, there was... Yeah, there was this crazy fair folk. Literally, he would not leave me and my group alone at all.
I think I know out of character. I think I know who this is supposed to be.
Okay, the
Good guess.
moment Kerr started talking about, I knew exactly that he was referring to Domino. The
Well, yes,
moment he
but-
started talking.
No. I know he was referring to Domino, but I think I know who the character is.
Which character?
Shoot, I forget the name, but it was that one that made a deal with Domino for a day of their life.
Mhm.
Yep. Good guess.
Yeah, no, fair folk named Domino. One thing led to another, and I ended up here.
Wait, Domino?
Yeah.
Oh, I know Domino.
What?
Surely it is a coincidence. It has to be a coincidence.
Earlier,
What?
when we were talking about how the adults in my village wanted me to be perfect.
No. It's say perfect.
No!
Hi, hello, darling. A blast from the past. I really wish I had a gun right now. Oh, darling.
You. No way!
What,
Kerr,
darling?
whatever you're saying was not coming through there.
What is it, darling?
No. I suppose you know Benny then.
Oh, yes, indeed. We go way back. Hello, darling. So delightful to see you. I'm glad that you found a nice world for yourself. Very nice, very nice. Benny just glares and noticeably shuts up.
Hey, folk, then.
Oh. Benny, really? Really, darling? You went and just spread the whole word? Really? I was trying so hard to be discreet.
That explains a lot.
Indeed, darling. You see, I travel.
Hunter, be
It
very,
does?
very careful around Domino. And if he offers you any deals, talk to me before you accept them. Ever.
Well, you see, Hunter baby. Darling baby. I like to travel. I like to visit and see all these wonderful worlds and all of the interesting things that people do in them. And it just so happens that you all caught my interest. And now I'm here, darling.
Audible sounds of confused whining.
But, darling, if you ever need help, go ahead and just ask, and Uncle Domino will help you make all your dreams come true.
That sounds nice.
Of course, darling, I am nothing if not nice.
Know
At
the
least-
strings that are attached before you accept that sort of deal.
Can I not be leader?
Well, darling, if you want that, you're going to have to make a deal.
No. He's not even old enough to make deals. No.
You do not know fair folk.
Well, you see, darlings, it's okay. I'm more than happy to make a deal with Hunter. Me and Brussel worked out a very lovely one that just did wonders for him. but I'm more than willing to wait. And, well, darling, if you ever need me, I'm more than willing to help. But I was working on a most perfect souffle. I really need to get back to it. So if there's nothing else, darling.
Okay. You go work on that souffle.
Ciao, darlings. And in a flash, in a flash and a pillar of salt, he will vanish.
Fuck.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to deal with that this entire the entirety of while I'm here.
Yes. Wait. I just have to check something real quick. Kin, you're not related to a mafia boss, are you?
Alright, out of character. No, screw it. Sure, this will be the reincarnation of that character. It wasn't going to be before, but it is now.
That was an offhanded joke.
Yes.
It went from a werewolf vampire hybrid to fucking like a Vulpix. So let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Only problem with that is that you were just saying that you were from a different world than that.
Yeah.
We're retconning it now.
Retcon.
Darling, I'm a fair folk. I can do that in the name of story. And darling, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I'm sorry ahead of time. I'm sorry ahead of time, Ennio. Just saying.
Wait, I was joking. Wait. Hold on. Maddie?
Don't you know that name?
Rock.
You mean that one the one rock that it always felt like there was something wrong.
My rock.
Like someone was missing.
My rock.
What deal did you made a deal with Domino, didn't you?
It was complicated.
What was the deal?
Don't worry about it. I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to risk bringing him back. Anyway, we have Hunter Baby here to attend to.
We do have Hunter Baby here.
Though, I do wonder, what did he mean when he was talking about Brussel? Brussel, are you willing to accept the deal?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hello, sir. I just wanted to bring you the tablet with the latest earnings and such to you.
Thank you.
Of course. Everything is working excellently. No issue so far. If there's anything that you need done, just say the word and we will attend to it.
Well, Brussel's now in position to for an assassination to happen and to set up so that it looks like a hunter was responsible for it.
Brussel just turns in his chair slowly, sipping hot cocoa. Everything is good for the crime lord of the region. No one expects baby Brussel.
And then it turns out that Brussel is all in the other world. You know, he came from the other one as well, and he was, you know, Marten.
And here we will end the session.
Okay.
Because it's also 9 o'clock.
No! No!
It's getting good.
No, 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 no!
It's 9 o'clock. We're supposed to move over.
No!
No, no end, no end, no end. I mean, I'm okay continuing it, but we're supposed to do the other game.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
No.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
Oh,
the end.
God.
It's never the end.
What about the? But don't I? You sure
See,
you want
processed it, just 2 more hours. Okay, guys.
You want?
It goes
So,
on and on.
You want
my
to screw over the other
friends.
game?
Kerr didn't, we didn't say this live on stream, but Kerr did say for enough tips over the goal, we would extend it.
Yes, time frame. I did mean that. The other world is the world of darkness. Actually,
Yeah.
the game that closed that opened this game.
Yep.
We'll say Maddie did live a long life before.
And that's why she's getting here so late.
Yes.
Domino shows up like in every game I run in some way, shape, or form. He's a fair folk. He's basically a literal god. He does what he wants, and he wanted to be here, so he just takes the form of a Pokemon now. But he still has all of his fair folk powers.
I was kind of wondering if he was just going to be in first, but guess not.
That's why I was just like, Domino is Domino.
And to explain about fair folk, they take children.
They take anything, really. They'll take people, they'll take stuff. They'll take pretty much anything and everything if you are dumb enough to offer it to them.
They lure children away.
I'm nuts. So, Epic, all of my games that usually take place in the same world are connected. Literally, one game will set the lore for the other games. For example, before this game ended, the old World of Darkness game actually has had an effect on the Mage game I run on Sundays for us. No, the Gentry, they're all called the Gentry. They are all just kind of fucking assholes. The Seelie and the Unseelie are more just kind of the ways some of them might act, but that's because they're telling a story. Because everything is a story to the fair folk. They live on story and conflict. Without it, they die. They literally cannot exist without some form of conflict to define themselves against. Hence why Domino is always causing trouble for the party. Oh no, feel free to ask. I think Hunter is trying to buy time because he wants this game to continue.
Well, I mean, right now we're not actually, playing the game still. But, I've been looking forward to this game all week, and I know a lot of the chat has as well. I think Loberon by themselves has asked me at least 5 times when he gets to see Hunter again.
I mean, I will admit, I was kind of planning for the Evan Sales game to more be planning out the next game and such.
Now, to actually be fair to our players, is there anyone who needs to leave for any reason?
Yeah, I don't go to work till 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, so I got all night.
Why is that an option?
Well, what is this? The more Hunter show tonight? Yes, no, or shallad?
Seriously, why? How great of course everyone's voting for it.
All right, it looks like they don't want more Hunter, but they do want more Shale. So let's see how Shale's doing in the library. I mean, there's
There
not
you
a
go.
single
Go
vote
ahead.
for no.
Time. We have more votes than people in the chat.
It's one of the freaking one
We
credit
have more
vote.
votes than people in the chat.
One of the stupid one credit vote because people are just feeding
See
on
you
that.
Is
later,
it being
Epic.
rigged?
Thanks for coming.
All right, time to
Oh
set a
my
new
gosh.
donation goal.
Okay.
I'm listening. I need to get a new base station for my VR anyways, because one of them failed, so I'm good with that.
Well, I also, if I'm losing a game, I'm going to put the donation goal so I can try to make up for the second game.
No, as much as I do want it, I do know that the other game, it's not fair to the players for that one.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
fair to those
true.
It
players.
would
So
not
yeah,
be fair to them.
That is true.
Indeed.
So
yeah, we got our time. We gotta stick with it.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so how many of you are available tomorrow?
I can't do it.
I work all
tomorrow.
day.
I'm see, I don't get off till 10 tomorrow. But then I'm on vacation, so
Yeah,
I
I
have Monday
literally
night.
work all day tomorrow. I think I work Monday night too.
Tuesday night.
I do I have a race I have to run.
It will be next Friday, like normal.
sorry,
Yeah.
Zim.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say though, I already placed it in the Last Hope chat, but next Friday I will be not be there next time because I'll be in Denver.
You will be training hard.
They are
Doing
still
that super
voting
training.
up the freaking poll.
Oh my gosh, are they?
Yep.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am seeing numbers go up.
Even though
Even we've already said...
cannot.
Said
Oh my god!
How are there so many votes?
because they're
It's
using
one
they're
credit
using their
a vote.
points, their channel
One
points.
egg a vote. That's how. Oh, for gosh sakes! Whoever put Shale in there, you suck.
I don't know who made this poll. Hello there. Welcome in, Jevy Bond. Unfortunately, we are about to wrap up this campaign, but we are moving to another tabletop campaign very shortly. But thanks so much for coming by. Yeah, the problem is that I've got at least 5 different people that could have started that poll.
Oh my
It
gosh.
wasn't me.
It sounds like
No,
it was done,
wasn't
Ryan.
me.
2 of which are here in this voice call.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
Don't look at me.
Sorry,
I can't.
3 of
I can't
which.
do polls.
Good.
I'm guessing we have an answer.
Good. The fact that someone called it the Hunter Show, I'm just going I feel like I'm Giancarlo Esposito and talking to his daughters where they're going please don't kill Baby Yoda, and I'm just going I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
But yes, we have 227 votes for yes, 46 for no, and 220 for Shallad.
It's
Shalad's
still
coming
going
back
up.
up.
It's still
Is-
going up.
Which it's still
with you.
going. Which one's gonna
Die.
win?
Neither.
Oh, it's both yes
It's
and
tie.
Shallad.
Of course it
Kerr, you contributed to those?
Yeah.
is. Oh, God.
You contributed the most to one of those 2. Or both.
I which.
I can't resist. perfectly symmetrical, as all things should be, darlings.
Alright, I actually gotta get going. I'm really tired.
Alright.
Alright, let me wrap this up.
Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for the Last Hope RAOW. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you could also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by and hanging out or using our Humble Bundle partner link. And of course, if you like that program that we were using for the dice rolls and such, we have an affiliate link for Fantasy Grounds as well. All of that is in the link tree. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.